Hello, so in this video I'm going to be updating a game that I made in 24 hours for my last video, and I'm going to be adding a bunch of new stuff to it. The game is pretty much one of those pick the longest or shortest word games, but instead of typing a word, you pick the most expensive item from a choice of a couple of items. I didn't have that much time at that moment, so the lobby isn't the greatest. To change that, I've made a list of things I want to add to the game. If you have any game ideas I could make for a video, please join my Discord server. I have a channel where you can post your game ideas in. Looking at my list, I want to pick something that's easy enough to do first, like changing the lobby so it doesn't suck, and think of how I can like redesign this lobby so it doesn't look like a Roblox logo from above. Okay, so I pretty much decided to remake the lobby a bit. So as you can see now, there's gonna be I want to make this be kind of like islands in the middle of the ocean. This part of the water is the part that actually rises, and then these are the 9 platforms, and this is where all like the lobby stuff is gonna be. And if anything, I can expand it by like adding extra islands and bridges. I'm gonna continue working on this and actually make it look decent, and yeah. Okay, so what I've done is I implemented the lobby map so it works with the actual game, and I also added a last round winner. As you can see, it pretty much has the last round's winner's avatar dancing. And if someone wins, let me in this case just run command. This will change into the Roblox account's avatar. And now if I die, which means I'm the last person to die, it'll change back into my avatar, as you can see, and it just continues dancing. At the moment, the lobby is a bit empty. But once I get around to adding the rest of the features I want, the lobby should be more full. But for now it's completely empty, but you'll see how it'll look like by the end of the video. Okay, so I've made the global leaderboards. As you can see, this is the wins leaderboard, and this is the level leaderboard. I also added saving using data stores. But the thing is, I didn't use regular data stores. I used data store 2, which is basically a library, which pretty much just makes data stores easier to make and manage. And the reason I'm using data store 2 is just because I kind of just despise making data store systems, because most of the time they suck when I make them. I'm going to show you how these global leaderboards look like right now, so all I have to do is press play. And as you can see, it displays both, I made 2 global leaderboards, one for the level and one for the wins. And as you can see, it displays everyone's rank. It displays the top 100 people, and you can see it has 4 wins, and also displays my character dancing in the distance. Also, all I want to say is that this took me like 5 hours to just make the data store system and these global leaderboards. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe, because this is taking me a very long time just to do the most basic stuff. And with that done, I'm gonna go and think of what I want to make next. So I'm gonna quickly just go and check my checklist. I think I'm going to implement the coins and the shop system next now, because if I want to make the shop system, I have to make the coin system, so yeah. Let me go and do that right now. Okay, so pretty much I added a coins UI, which just shows your coins. I also added a game button, which at the moment doesn't work. I also added a spectate and a mute button. So the mute button works. The mute button is currently the only thing that's functional. I mean, actually the coin GUI is also functional. I'm going to implement the shop a bit later because I don't really want to at the moment, but I can show you what it's going to sell. So if I go into the in-game GUI and just make this visible, as you can see, you'll be able to buy trails, podiums, blocks, and coins from the shop. At the moment I just have a placeholder for a blue trail, which isn't functional, which I'll later implement to be working. On top of that, I also added name tags. So if you go into a game, as you can see, it shows Domino Dominicus and my level, which you can see is level A. I also shrink these things a bit because I don't want to be covering like half the screen. So if you're like, okay, I didn't realize you could just click the shop button and use it as another mute button. I'll fix that. Now I think I'm gonna go and work on the actual game loops, such as adding like game modes and stuff. Okay, so I made the game mode system. It works now. And if I show you, if I go into the voting GUI, there's 3 game modes. There's pick the most expensive item, pick the cheapest item, and then Dominus mode, where you have to pick the most expensive Dominus from all the Dominuses available. And if I show you now, I need to pick a game mode, so in this case, let me just pick the most expensive Dominus game mode. pick the most expensive Dominus has been chosen, and then round starting, and it just gives you an option between three random Dominuses. So in this case, I think the Dominus Imperius is the most expensive one. You just pick it, gives you the price, and then yeah. What I'm working on now is the in-game GUI. I'm going to be working on the shop system, so if I just make this visible, as you can see, there's a shop. There's 4 buttons for trails, podiums, and blocks, and an extra tab for coins if you want to buy in-game coins. And pretty much there's just going to be a list of items that you can buy, like such as blue trail or white trail for 100 coins. And now what I'm trying to do is set up the inventory system using Data Store 2, which I have to kind of find out how to do because I don't really know how to do that, which as you can see I'm going to have to somehow make an inventory system that works fine and doesn't like break or anything, so yeah, good luck for me. Okay, it's been like a week since the last clip and I've made the shop system, or at least part of it. I made the trails work and making it so your equipped items save, your buy items save, and yeah, let me show you how it works. Okay, so I reset my inventory data. So as you can see, I already bought a couple of things, but if you do buy something, let's say like the green trail, I click it, now you own it, and now if you click it, you equip it. Now if I just reset here, because you can't move in-game, it's a green trail now. And if I go here and let's like buy the, I don't know, rainbow trail, equip it, now it's a rainbow trail, which I have to kind of fix because as you can see, it's not really a trail. But again, if I go into, let's see, yellow trail, buy, equip it, go blue trail, equip it, and if you join the game, and if you rejoin the game, it'll automatically equip the last equipped trail, which in this case is going to be the blue trail. So if I just go press stop, as you can see, now I still have the blue trail equipped. And also I've kind of failed in an engine, just ignore my avatar. It's been like a week since I last played, and yeah, just ignore this. Okay, so I kind of realized I fucked up a bit with the podium and block system because problem with my game is that I kind of just became lazy with the code, to be honest. So like, let me show you. If I just go to the shop script or the client-side shop script, it's very messy, and now it's like kind of hard to implement block and podium stuff. As you can see, yeah, I kinda use elsif a lot. And to be honest, I can't really bother changing it. It's a bit too far gone. I can't really change this shit anymore, so I'm gonna have to leave it like that. What I'm thinking of doing is, instead of having the podium blocks, I'm gonna just get rid of them, to be honest, since I can't. I've already been, for the past couple of days, I've been trying to make the podiums and block systems work, and I just can't. I'm gonna just replace these 2 tabs with 1 tab, and in that 1 tab, what you can do is just buy hints, which is gonna be the next thing I'm gonna be adding to the game. And actually, before I do the hints, I'm gonna go and make coin shops, so you can actually buy coins with Robux. Okay, so I made a couple of things, which I'm gonna show you now. So the first thing I worked on is the coins shop. So now, as you can see, I replaced the 2 buttons. I replaced the podiums and blocks button with hints button. So now there's a whole entire new tab for coins, which you can buy coins from 100 to 5,000, various prices. Now to test, I can just go and click here, 5,000 coins. And if you look at my coins, the next thing I also added is a hints button. So as you can see, now there's a hints button, and if you click it, it shows best item to click, which in this case is the Dominus and Furnace. As you can see, it's the most expensive, and yeah, I get free blocks. And the way to buy hints is in the shop. So you basically just click the hints button, and it shows you how many hints you have, and there's a whole entire button just to buy hints, which you can just spam click like this. So I'm planning on making the spectate button next, because at the moment it just does nothing, and I think it's still a mute button, so I'm gonna go and do that now. Okay, I've changed a couple of things. First off, I added images for the trails, as you can see. I added a custom image for every single one, and I also added more items, as you can see. In total, there's around 100 items in the game, and I also fixed some bugs, like there was this one bug where for some reason, people would just be floating in the air for some reason. I do not know why that happened. All I had to do was just change one thing in my main script, and it just disappeared, so yeah. I also added spectate button, which actually works now, which is nice. I mean, at the moment I can't really test it because there's only one person, which is me. And yeah, thank you for watching my video. I might update this game in the future even more, like adding more stuff like reap rewards, invite button, more pay to win things maybe, I don't know. And maybe adding more stuff to the lobby. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, so thank you for watching the video and subscribe.